Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 17th of October. Now, first off, before I get started, I just want to thank you guys for watching my videos. It's a big ask to watch somebody's video daily. I know you don't all watch them daily. A lot of you do, and I do appreciate you liking my videos and commenting as well. I try to get back to you guys within a day or two because we're often on different different parts of the world rather. When I'm going to bed, you guys are pretty much waking up, a lot of you here on my channel. Please subscribe if you would like to. That would be great. And thank you guys for all your encouragement as well with my channel. As you all know here, I've been on this channel for 7 years. I've had a lot of self-help videos. I started off like that, and so I've got a lot of things that can help you around different subject matter as well. And then I sort of evolved into doing my daily psychic readings because I realized that's what people were really wanting. They were wanting that little bit of guidance, particularly through the lockdown events, I guess you could say. And thank you also, guys. I have noticed the little subs are going up. It's so exciting. I'm very close to 3,000, guys. Yes. Wouldn't it be exciting if I actually made it? I was nearly on 3,000 a year ago. And for some reason, SpewTube took a lot of my subs away and I just kept going down and down and down. But now we're going up and up and up, guys, so it's really good. I'm avoiding talking about, yes, as we all know here, the misinformation and disinformation, because we know there's only one narrative on YouTube. So I'm trying to delicately go around that picky subject matter, as we know what I'm talking about. I'm sure all of you do. Cheers, everybody. I've got my coffee. So we might have to have a little celebration if we get past the 3,000. I know, I'm a little excited myself, guys. Oh, it still sounds so small compared to some channels, doesn't it? It's certainly not like Mr. Beast's channel and a few others. Anyway, baby steps. Rome wasn't built in a day, isn't that what they say? It wasn't built in 7 years either, I'm guessing. I bought some cards along too today, guys. My doggos are outside, guys. I've actually bought them a bone from the butchers. They get 1 bone a week. Sprocket's on his diet, remember? So they've gone and hunted and found their bones out in the garden. Sophie went and stole Sprocket's bone. I gave her hers, and then I hid his and went to let him in, and she ran up and grabbed his. So now they've like had a bone swap already in the first 5 minutes. Aren't they funny? But Sprocket's like heaps chirpier. I think he's on the mend now, so fingers crossed. And Sophie's had her grass allergy injection, so she slept all night. She's always much brighter when she has that shot. I know it's awful giving your pets things like that, but when they have such horrific skin allergies where they rip their pads off their feet and things like that, you have to do something pretty drastic. She's on tablets daily as well for it. She's just so allergic to grass. It's mad. And she's a dog that loves laying in grass. Oh, it's crazy. Anyway, enough of me and my doggos. So it's just me today, guys, and my daughter's room. She's out doing homework again in the lounge room, or schoolwork rather. This is her room. If you're new here, she's obsessed with cats. She just loves cats. She loves big cats, small cats. And the strange thing is, I have a blind cat, and Tarada's allergic to her, so she can hardly go near her. She gets really snuffly in the nose. She's got a cat allergy to the one thing she's really passionate about. And it took us years to work that out. Luckily, she hasn't got it with the dogs, so they sleep in her room with her and things like that. She's not severe, but it makes her eyes a bit puffy and things like that, so she can't go near the cat. She can't go near Charlie. Oh, it's a funny old world, isn't it? Things that, her one love and passion, she's allergic to them. Be interesting if she was near a tiger to see if she's allergic to the big cats as well. All right, how about we get straight into the reading? I don't think I've got any great admin today, guys. We'll just get started and we'll see what comes up. I'm getting this for the little people, peasants and Lego people, which is everyone. They have this burning desire inside to... It's saying take charge of their own lives. Everybody's wanting to take charge of their own lives. They don't want to be dictated to. I keep saying it. People don't want this crap. People don't want it. We know they don't want it. We don't want it. Nobody wants it. It's not just us people waking up. Everybody's wanting to create their own life. See, people don't like being told what to do. And that's why I think the no vote won in Australia, because people started to see through Elbo's lies and garbage that he was feeding everybody. And now, after the vote, there's all talk about the treaty and all this kind of stuff going on. So maybe the truth will start to come out now, and then people will even be more horrified at what Elbo's big, great plan was, being the land grab to the corporate elites, as we know. So I do feel like this is globally, though, that everybody's wanting to kind of create their own life. They don't want the dictatorship. They don't want to be told what to do anymore. We've all had 4 years of all that, well, particularly probably 2 or 3 years of lockdowns and heavy measures and control. God, we know Canada has. So now I'm feeling that people are wanting to, it's showing me people like breaking free of the chains that bind them to government. That's what I'm getting. It's like someone's chained to a wall, if you think of a slave or something like that, and they break those chains. That's what I'm getting. People are breaking the chains. And I'm getting that Tina Arena song, I'm in Chains. Very popular song. She's got a big voice, Tina Arena. She's an Aussie singer. I'm in Chains. I think you'd all know that song. It's pretty well known. But everybody, this is us included, are breaking free the chains. We're just pulling them off the wall, and we're not chained to the government anymore. People don't want to be chained to the government anymore. They were for a long time, especially around the jab wheel, but people are getting off that circus show event. It's showing me actually like a roller coaster ride. This is the people waking up, probably not you guys watching my channel, but the people that were on the like jab wheel, Ferris wheel, we could call it, clown carnival show ride, which it basically has been for 4 years. It's come to a stop, and a lot of people are getting off. They're getting off the roller coaster ride because they've had enough. It's like they're feeling a bit nauseous in the stomach. If you went around on a roller coaster like 6 or 7 times or more, you'd start to want to throw up your dagwood dog and all this kind of stuff, and your ice creams and all that fairy floss stuff. Well, people are starting to feel a bit nauseous now about what's actually going on. This is the people waking up. They're wanting to get off. Oh, and I'm getting that song. Who sings this song? On the Joyride. Is it Roxette? They want to get off the joyride. Well, that's what I'm getting. I think there's a song called Joyride. On the Joyride. I'm sure it's by Roxette. We get a lot of music here if you are new, guys. So people are wanting to get off it. They're wanting to get off the government's joyride because it ain't joy anymore. There's no joy in it. Oh, look at the UK and everything you've been through in the last few months with sushi. No joy for the little people. I mean, what's in all this agenda for the little people? Nothing. We know they're being taken down to nothing. But the people waking up... Sorry, I just got my dogs outside. Sprocket's eyeing off Sophie's bone. You hear Sophie? She's staring at Sprocket. She stirs him up too, Sorry, getting back to... So they're getting off this roller coaster circus wheel ride now. They've had enough. Because people are starting to feel sick. It's making people ill. Not us if you're on this channel, because we knew it was coming. We were fully aware of the clown show and where it was all headed. And now other people are seeing it too. It's not just us. So that's a good thing, guys. They're wanting to get off the ride. The circus, we call it circus too, but the clown show, bloody carnival ride. All right. I'm still getting it. Dictators being taken down. See, I always say to you guys, and I hope you've locked it in, look at history. Let's look back at history. Now, all the dictators, they don't last forever, do they? They start to get taken down one by one. Usually some big force comes in and just squashes them down. Look at the man with the mo, He's the biggest one that comes to mind. Yes, he was in charge for a very long time, but they always end up getting taken down. It's like they fall on their own sword is what I'm getting. Stalin's, that would be another one. Gaddafi. Oh, there's so many. I'm thinking of that other one too. There was one is that Gaddafi in Africa? There's been so many. horrific dictators, but they always fall on their sword. So we have to keep thinking that, guys. So what I'm getting now is that a lot of these dictators are starting to fall over. They're being taken down. Oh, poor old Hippo. He didn't even get a chance to become a dictator. He thought he was going to be, but wasn't meant to be. The people just didn't warm to Hippo, did they? They didn't see him as a ruler, which none of us did. So I am getting that a few of these dictators starting to fall over. And if you think of even, they kept saying Elbow was a bit of a dictator. Elbow's falling over, isn't he? Things aren't going to plan. The old yes-no vote. Oh, what an epic fail fizzer. And now all he's done is cause division in Australia, because now a lot, not all, but a lot of Indigenous people think Australia, and they keep saying white people are against them, which is not true, because we have a lot of Asians here, we have a lot of Muslims here, we have a lot of Fijians and New Zealanders and Maoris and like everybody living here together, mixing together, all populations that have different coloured skin, yes, yellow, brown, all the above. They might have voted as well, do you think? But no, they're calling the white people have rejected the Indigenous. That's the kind of headings that are coming out. And they're having 7 days of mourning now here. Yes. The Aboriginal flag at Parliament House is supposedly being flown at half-mast because it's like a death. So they're in mourning. Mind you, nothing's changed. It's just the day after and everything's still exactly the same. They still get fantastic help from the government. They get a lot of help from our government here in Australia too, just to remind everybody. So it's crazy, isn't it? So these dictators, like Elbow, even though he doesn't appear like one, he still is one. A lot of them are being taken down. Sushi is. Sushi's getting annoyed and frustrated because he just thought, like I said yesterday, this was going to be an easy walk in the park. Just walk all over the Lego people and peasants, and it hasn't happened. So he's getting knocked down a few pegs. So the old dictators, well, I guess you could say they're just not finding it so easy. It's not easy. And they do get taken down. Please trust and believe that. I keep saying it, but you look at history. Trudeau will not be there forever, guys. I know it seems like he's like poo on your shoe and you can't get rid of him. But I do feel like there'll come a time where he'll just crumble. They do, because people don't want all their BS they're dishing out. It almost feels, doesn't it, guys, like K Schwab's untouchable? It's so weird, isn't it, Cotton Schwab? It's like he's just not even in people's faces. Like, you could go and ask these people waking up, right? Admittedly, some are working it out about the W and EF and all this Davos and all this stuff. But you ask most people, they wouldn't even know who he was. They wouldn't know that there's another... Yes, German dictator that's like coming to see what impact he can have on the world. We've got a few at the moment. Xi Jinping would be another one that comes to mind as well. But people don't know. They're not aware. See, they're not like us. We have this way of, I don't know what it is. We pick up information early. We get information delivered to us very early for some reason. And whether that is that we're star seeds and we've been put here on a mission to help bring the Earth's vibration up, I don't know. They're just theories. And they're pretty good theories. That's what the guides said in my automatic write. If you haven't seen my automatic write, guys, go into my playlist and type in automatic write on my page and you'll see the automatic write will come up that I did the other day. And it did have about the star seeds and how we're on a mission here to help lift the vibration and frequency up. But we just see things. We have a knowing. We have a sensing. It's very bizarre, but we just do. But in the same aspect, like I said yesterday, we also move far, far away and protect ourselves, and we go into hermit mode and we know how to stay out of all this. Well, it's the clown show, circus show that's going on over here. Well, we call it Clown World on this channel. And we chose to leave Clown World and journey to Terra Bella, which is over here, which is our new earth that we've created, whereas it's our happy place where we find peace and tranquility and freedom in our own lives. We've created it ourselves. So don't worry, guys. The dictators are falling. It has to happen. It has to happen. All right. Look at history. Just think back at history. All right. So you don't sort of, it's funny, isn't it? I'm just getting pictures of visuals of Biden. Like Biden, he doesn't appear like a dictator, does he? But secretly he kind of is. Like, it's weird, isn't it? The whole Biden thing is weird. For you guys in America, it must be so exhausting. But that whole opening the borders, just letting everyone just come in, it's crazy. And like a lot of you guys have been saying to me for a few weeks now, I tend to agree with you. It's almost like the immigrants are let in so that they can sort of fight. Like, you think of all these Israel, I won't go into it too much, but the Israel protests that are going on globally. We know Australia, London, God, they're happening everywhere. Italy, I'm sure. I said that yesterday. It's like the immigrants have a purpose, like they're allowing them in so that things do become volatile. So there's a lot of unrest amongst the little people now because it's split and divide, split and divide, split and divide. I say it all the time. They want people fighting against each other because then the government gets more power. It's like the jab wheel when everyone was divided. How was the division during that? It was awful, terrible. Most of us have been on the end of that and it was pretty ugly at times. So, yeah, it's just interesting that Biden opened those gates in America. So what's the purpose of all that? Apart from the cartel coming in and taking over. And see, then you get more wars as well within the country because then you've got different drug mobs as well. That gets ugly because then we're having a lot of that problem here in Victoria. We've got the gangland shooting events going on. I think it's in Sydney too. There's just a lot going on. And they're shooting, and that's all like drug wars. It's all about drug money and who owns what areas, and it's just complicated anyway. Anyway, all right, let's keep going, guys. I'm going off on a tangent. I'm getting a song by Split Ends, History Never Repeats. History never repeats. I tell myself before I go to sleep. That's the song. You got to look it up, guys. And there's a light shining in the dark, leading me on towards a change of heart. That's some of the words in it. Pretty sure that's the words. That's Neil Finn and... Oh, what's his brother's name? Neil and... I've forgotten the other brother's name. Tim Finn. Oh, God. They're from New Zealand, actually, aren't they? So I'm getting that song, History Never Repeats. And I think we'll probably be right there. History never repeats. Everything that happens is new. Everything, well, it's sort of, well, that's weird because the guides are saying everything old is new again. But it's like, even when things feel like they're repeating, they're actually not because it's creating a new part of history. It's like that whole, CV event, that will be history now. And whatever's coming, whether it is variants or whatever it is a different thing. So everything, history doesn't repeat. It's just behind us. But see, that's where we know it on this channel and we move forward. It's just history to us. Like when we think about all the things we went through, we've moved so far forward from that now, us BS detectors, Braveheart, Rebel, Maverick, Freedom Fighter, fighters. Oh God, it's getting a mouthful now. Guys, I can hardly remember it. We've moved so far forward that we've left all that behind. And history isn't going to repeat for us because we're even getting wiser now that we're not going to slip back into this like unconsciousness. Sadly, a lot of people were in the mass psychosis. I really believe that. They were fooled by that form of hypnosis, like that really got to a lot of people. But history won't repeat for us because we won't allow it. We won't allow it. And the blessing is that there's been a lot of wins around like mandates, different things like that. We've had that win at Qantas Airlines of people getting sacked during the lockdowns. They had a big win. See, the lawyers have come in now. So there's a lot of truth starting to come out. So history never repeats, at least not for us on this channel. So that's nice to know, isn't it? We don't want to go back there and do all that crap again. We're creating our new experiences now, aren't we, guys? Because our frequency's moved. We've shifted. See, we've shifted. This kind of saying we've shifted timelines. We've shifted. We've shifted away from people. We've vibrated away from people. We've vibrated away from experiences. And we're just in a happier place. Yes, our lives might have changed a lot, that we're, like I say, we're hermits. We spend a lot of time at home. A lot of us don't go out a lot. We don't like being around a lot of other people's energy. But I think that's probably also because of what we've experienced, that we know how important it is to keep our strength up and protect ourselves. I talk about it all the time, guys, but it's really crucial at a time where people are waking up. They're angry, they're coming into that beast energy, and they're really shocked. I keep saying it, they're shocked. I get the bug eyes. People are shocked at the nonsense and garbage that's currently being fed to them. And the thing is, as we know, guys, it goes on and on. This clown novel or clown book or whatever it's just continuous. It's not just one book, it's a series of books where they're going to roll this out, then they're going to roll that out, then they're going to roll this out. And if that doesn't work, then they'll roll this out. They're coming at people relentlessly. We know they are. Oh, God, they're still talking about putting petrol prices up here in Australia. Oh, it's complete madness. I don't even know how people are affording everything. And every shop, I don't know, let me know down below what you guys are experiencing, but every shop that I'm going into, people are saying how quiet they are. And they're just hanging out now for Christmas so they make some money. Oh, yeah, but we know big corporate like Amazon and Kmart, Big W, all of the above, they're going to be killing it online with all their online sales. It's so sad as they take down small business. It really is. It's cruel now. And it's becoming really obvious too to me. And all of us. All right. Let's see if there's anything else. Getting Britain. I'm just getting this old warrior-like energies coming back into people in Britain. They're saying to me, like, you guys at the core of your being are like tough old battle axes. Like you're, it's different to the Braveheart biker image, Braveheart Mel Gibson image, sorry guys, from Scotland. It's a different image in Britain. I'm getting, well, they're actually giving me, you know what they're giving me? They're giving me the Viking image. You guys have this like Viking at the core of your being. You're tough, you're rugged, you're fighters. That's what I'm getting for Britain. There's this inner strength coming up in people now. Probably not you guys watching my channel. Well, it could be in you too, but it's the people waking up. They're really getting into their strength. They're feeling stronger. The little people, maybe too, it could be they've had that bit of a pushback against sushi. It could be things like that. But I do feel like the people are getting back into their power again, but it's that Viking energy. It's hard and it's tough and it's ruthless. So that's good. We need these people, even if they're coming up in their pain bodies, their anger, their beast mode, at least they're going to push back against government because we've done all our fighting. We're out of there. We zoned out of the fighting a long time ago. We all did our freedom marches. We did what we had to do. We had our say and we removed ourselves from the circus show. And now it's up to other people. So I am getting that in Great Britain. The Viking energy is rising. Ooh, that sounds scary. They can be a little crazy, those Vikings. If you watch any of those Viking shows on Netflix or anything. Ooh, it's scary. Even the women. Oh my God, the women were wild as well. Tough as. All right, let's see if there's anything else to close with today. And then we'll pull some cards, guys. See, I'm getting for the little people, peasants and Lego people that they're all hurting. This is everyone. Look, even us guys, we get affected by the finances and things like that as well. Everybody gets affected. So I'm getting like the government stringing people along. It's showing me this little piece of string and the government stringing people along with like false hope. I feel like a lot of governments globally are really going to start feeding people false hope. Like, well, we know Trudeau's already started doing this by saying how he's going to chase after the grocery shops to ensure that you little people, peasants and Lego people are going to get discounts on your food. And if they don't comply, he's going to go after them, which is a load of BS, as we know, because I always say it. And the shops put their prices up through the roof. Oh, and then they bring them down. So in actual fact, the prices are going right up to about here. So it's all trickery of the mind and illusion. So I'm getting there, stringing people along. And now in Australia, again, guys, the other day, speaking of stringing people along, they were talking about the government assistant home loans here in Australia. I don't think they're quite out yet. Well, they might be. God help if anyone enters into that. And being tied to the government with your home loan, it would have to be just, that just can, I don't see anything positive as an outcome from that, except that they're going to take you home one day and you're never going to own it, and you're going to pay all this money and maintenance, and really government's still going to own it. So we're getting the packages starting here in Australia. They've been talking about that again here. Oh, it's so sad, because you do think, how are people ever going to buy a home in Australia? Honestly, homes around Sydney and basic areas are like over $1 million, which is like massive. I don't know how anyone can be making those repayments, let alone have kids. You'd have to have 2 incomes. And then how do you have children or have any life? You would just be sitting in your house all day long, and you probably wouldn't be able to afford to have kids anyway. And why would anyone want to? But then we know that's the plan. They want us all to rent from government, basically, and live in shoe boxes. We'll all be living in those little pods like in Japan and China, those little pod rooms where you go in and you press a button and you go into this little cave. It's like the cave living. Oh, that'll be the new norm. Well, it's normal over there in Japan and that. A lot of these motels. Oh, yeah, and they're run on AI. There's not even people servicing the counter or anything in Japan and China, is there? In some of the motels. Hey, they were talking about AI this morning here. It just reminds me, on Australian TV today, guys. Ridiculous. And the woman that was talking about it, because they were saying how people are very scared about AI, and they should be. And she was like reassuring them, saying, oh no, there's definitely a place for AI. You know, AI has a very good purpose. And they were showing like all the robots doing all these like typing jobs and everything. And all I could think of was, yeah, AI taking all the jobs. But no one's talking about that, are they? No one is talking about, oh, where are all the little people going to work? Like, no one's even thought of that except us here on this channel. We talk about it all the time. Where's everyone going to work? Where are you going to get your income from if AI is taking over all the jobs? Oh, God, it's just so obvious to all of us, isn't it, where this is all headed? Oh, God, it's that frustrating, isn't it? That you can't even believe people aren't just fighting back about all this rubbish, that they're just spoon-feeding us all the time. Like, here, have some more BS. Oh, it's nuts. Sorry, guys, sometimes I just have to have a whinge because it's that ridiculous, the world we're living in. I know you agree. How about we pull some cards, guys? Let's pull a couple of Gaia Oracle. Have some more coffee. It's cold here again today. Grey and cold, and the rain stopped just a bit earlier, but it's still too windy outside to shoot the video. Sorry, Amber. We got my daughter's room again. Yeah, it's, I don't know. It's a funny old world. Woo! What have we got? Oh, we can't show nudity. Better get rid of that. Oh, better get the specs on, guys. You know what I'm like. Hope you guys are feeling all right. I had a big massage again yesterday. Oh, I was so sore this morning because all my neck spasms and all that, but I'm feeling good today. So make sure you keep getting the help you need. If you need to get massage, you need baths, you need rest, just go and get the help, guys. You have to do it. It's really important while we're moving through and transcending into that 5th dimension. Thinking of you, a loving thought, serendipity. Oh, we talk about synchronicities and serendipity all the time on this channel. Sliding door moments. We were talking about the numbers yesterday, 1111 and all that. Thinking of you. See, that's that confirmation to me that we're on the right path. That's why I always talk about synchronicity and signs. I'll leave a video over here about that. Synchronicity and signs. Very important to our path and our life journey. They're guideposts. That's how I see it. Oh, another nude. There's too many nude pictures in here. I'll get in trouble off SpewTube if I do that. We can't do that. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I love it. Liberation. Breaking free from a negative attachment. And we were talking about that yesterday. Make sure you're not surrounded by negative energy, negative people, negative situations. And that's what's very liberating, staying in your free energy, flying like the white dove. Breaking free from negative attachment. Very important, guys. The white dove of freedom. The peace dove, isn't it called? Oh, night wind. Facing fear, subconscious release and healing. Oh, that's us with all our ailments, guys, isn't it? Facing fear, subconscious release and healing, night wind. Yesterday we got that air and wind. Remember I was talking about the wind cutting through the air, like our energy? How the air is like, to me, is still and the wind is movement. And I talked about fear yesterday too. See, we carry, I think, a bit of fear subconsciously. We're not even aware of it. And it could be fear from everything over our whole lifetime, even as a child. But we have to keep healing it. These are the little fragments that are kind of left in our bodies that are causing us to stagnate, guys. It's not comfortable, though. I understand, guys, what you're all going through. We have good days and then rough days, don't we? Let's pull an angel healing card. And some of you might be feeling okay, but a lot of us on this channel are suffering a lot of ailments. If you are new here, a lot of us have had bad knees, bad necks, bad backs, toes, feet, the whole lot. But we're trying to work our way through it. Let's see if we can get an outcome card for today's read. Yeah, I've got to turn all my cards around. They're all jumbled up. Oh, divine intervention. We were talking about this yesterday. You may feel frustrated because something stalls or comes to a standstill. Like us. Progress seems painfully slow, yet this is a blessing. It is divine intervention at work. When the timing is in perfect harmony, all will come to fruition. It's exactly what I said yesterday. Remember I said it's all about just allowing things in, and information and things we need come to us when we're needing them. And that's why I get you guys to manifest. I talk about it all the time, don't I, guys? Maybe we think of something new to manifest today. We had the circus tent was the last one, wasn't it? The red and white circus tent. Speaking of carnival circus shows. Let me see if the guides give us something to manifest today, because that just keeps you on your path. It's a sign that you're in a good vibrational frequency and you're moving forward. That's why we manifest here. All right, hang on a minute. Oh, I'm getting a red rose. And you know what they're giving me with it? They're giving me the smell. You know how you get those red roses, like Valentine's Day roses, or those really dark, plummy, deep ones, and you get that beautiful smell, that rose aroma. You can even just get it as a smell, they're saying to me. But the red rose it can be visual, it can be an actual rose, it could be on paper, in a book. Doesn't matter how you manifest a red rose. It can be the smell of the red rose. Whatever comes into your experience, basically. So we're getting a red rose today. Let's see if there's anything else to close with today, guys. Oh, I'm getting this song. Oh, I haven't heard this for years. We love our music here, don't we, guys? We do giggle at a lot of the old music, but I'm getting that Salt and Peppers, Push It. Dun, 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 dun. Push it real good. Dun, 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 dun. Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. Remember that song? I'm getting that song. Meaning push the limits, push the boundaries, push through. I'm getting that wind through the air. Just keep pushing forward. And that's the song I'm going to leave you with today. Push It by Salt and Pepper. Oh, I love that song. We used to dance to that. Oh, I thought it was so cool at the old discos and all that, didn't we? There's no such thing really as a disco anymore, is there? What are they? They don't even have dances or anything, do they? Oh, my gosh. Anyway, I do miss the dancing days, guys. I know you guys do too. It's not the same kind of just not being able to move around. It's very frustrating. So I'm hearing you guys when we whinge about not being able to dance to the great music that we get sometimes on this channel. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Take care. I've got to go check on the doggos now. They're out bluing over bone. Oh God, Sprocket, you know what he's like. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like buttons, and please comment down below. I'll get back to you very soon. And fingers for the 3,000 subs. We'll have to celebrate, guys. We'll have to have a big party. Oh my God. Hey, they even mentioned something too. I'll go in and check it out. They said something about I might be able to start selling some merchandise or something. You know how you can sell t-shirts and coffee cups. And I laughed when I saw it because I actually would love to do that. I'd love us to have like a little BS detector with a guy with a or some character. I could get my daughter to design it with a magnifying glass and Braveheart, freedom fighter, rebel, maverick, Bravehearts and all this. I think we could come up with some great ideas, guys. So if you have any ideas, maybe put them down below, because I think it would be really fun, wouldn't it, to have a laugh at ourselves, because we've been here together on this channel for quite a while, a lot of us. So we've been through the ups and downs, and welcome anybody new. You're more than welcome to this channel. We accept everybody here without judgment. So please take care. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.